It's been said that it takes a community to raise a child. From the miracle of birth until the golden years, there's a community system you can count on. Trinity Health System, a community with centers of excellence. Trinity Heart Center, Orthopedic and Spine Center, Women's Health and Birth Center, and Tony Terramana Cancer Center treat the most complex health issues. A community of rehabilitative services and a spiritual support staff treating the whole person. Trinity's quest to be the best simply puts us above everywhere in the region.
King returns to the Ohio Valley Thursday night when the 2010 high school football season officially gets underway. Thursday night will be a one-of-a-kind opportunity when both the Steubenville teams are in action at Harding Stadium. At 6 o'clock, Steubenville Big Red takes on Inkster, Michigan, and following that game, Steubenville Catholic Central will tackle the Bulldogs from Bridgeport. I'm Ed Lumen, and I'm really happy to be part of a new feature on the Herald Star website called the Game of the Week. This week we'll obviously take a look at both Steubenville teams. I talked with Coach Reno Suckoch of Steubenville Big Red earlier this week, and also Coach Greg Bain of Steubenville Catholic Central. One of a kind, first of its kind opportunity. Both Steubenville teams in action at Harding Stadium starting at 6 o'clock when the Big Red takes on Inkster, Michigan. Here's what the coaches had to say. Here with Coach Reno Suckoch of the Steubenville Big Red as he prepares his Big Red squad for Thursday night's opener at Harding Stadium against Inkster, Michigan, part of the OVAC kickoff night. And Coach, as you get your guys ready for tomorrow night, what do you know at this point about Inkster?
Very well coached, very well disciplined. They have good players. They're overall good team. I mean, they're picked 12th in the state of Michigan this year. So, I mean, they're just a very well coached, well disciplined football.
And they came in here obviously last year and knocked you off, and outstanding quarterback. You got anything about their personnel at this point?
Well, you know, they had more than their quarterback last year, although he was a great one, don't get me wrong. But they had a real good running back in Bell, and he's back this year. And they had, I felt they had a very, very physical offensive line, and the kids on defense could run.
As far as your team goes, we talked a few weeks ago as you were going through camp, and you talked about a lot of things related to your team. First of all, you lost Macon, quarterback situation. Everybody ready to go?
I feel, you know, just in replacing Macon, I feel that the thing that's the most pleasant surprise to me this year was the stepping up of our receiver Anthony Peer as a quarterback. And I told you that he was a pleasant surprise, and he worked extremely hard in his conditioning. And you know, I don't think we'll miss a beat.
What are the keys as far as you see them for a victory for the Big Red?
I think the keys are two. Number one, offensively, we have to maintain the ball control. We have to maintain ball control. We have to be good on third downs. In big games, you have to be successful on third downs. You have to not turn the ball over. But defensively, we've got to tackle. We have to be real good tacklers. We've got to get lined up defensively. And the key to defensive football is alignment, assignment, and adjustments. So if we get lined up and we know our assignments, our kids will adjust. They'll play hard, and they'll run to the ball. The third thing I would say is we have to be physical. You know, it's a very physical team coming in, and we have to be physical. And hopefully our coaching staff has a game plan that will get our kids in the best position possible to be successful.
Here with Coach Greg Bain of the Steubenville Catholic Central Crusaders as he prepares his team for the nightcap of Thursday night, the big opener at Harding Stadium, where the Crusaders will take on the Bridgeport Bulldogs. And Coach, I know that you and your staff and your players are pretty excited about what's going to happen at Harding Stadium tomorrow night and your opportunity to take part in that. First of the kind of event in Steubenville.
Well, I think it's going to be great for the city, great for the schools involved. You know, I know we're excited about it. I hope you know, a lot of fans throughout the valley are excited about it. But you know, the bottom line is, you know, we got to perform on the field.
And, you know, Bridgeport seems to be a program that has rebounded of late. They come in Harding Stadium tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, or approximately 8 o'clock, so the Central will kick it off. And what's Bridgeport going to bring to town?
We're going to bring a very big, very physical, and a very experienced team. We got a lot of new faces in your lineup. You talked about wanting to get a strong offensive line. I think that your focus right, five or seven kids, and I'm afraid to stick their nose in somebody's numbers. How's that going to progress? Well, I think they've come along, and you know, we got to continue to improve every day. I mean, I think we have improved. there was a bright spot down at Buckeye, you know, offensively.
As far as keys tomorrow night, what do you see as the keys for the Crusaders to come away from the game?
Well, you know, we cannot give Bridgeport the emotional wedge. You know, we have to have the emotional wedge. It's easier said than done. And, you know, it all comes out. You know, we got to tackle. You know, we have to tackle. If we don't tackle them, you know, there's not going to be enough hits on the scoreboard. That's something that we've been working on, the coaches have been working on, and the kids have been working towards. And, you know, I really think that that's going to be a key along with controlling football.